Hey everyone, and welcome to What Did I Miss? Where today I will be explaining the movie The Tomorrow War, set to be released on Amazon Prime on July 2nd, 2021. This movie, like most that were set to be released in 2020, has been waiting for an audience for quite some time, but it seems that now it has surprisingly become one of the most anticipated action movies of the year, even though it will not be given a theatrical release. Originally set to be released by Paramount, Amazon bought the rights to the movie in a multi-million-dollar deal and are now advertising it heavily before its upcoming digital release, with multiple trailers being circulated and even having the cast on shipping boxes to coincide with their infamous Prime Day shopping event. But the star and first-time executive producer of the movie, Chris Pratt, is probably the most enthusiastic and has been sharing everything from his thoughts on the upcoming release as well as storyboards and pictures with his crewmates. Here I will break down the story behind this film that has a very intriguing plot and share everything we know so far, while also giving you my theories about certain aspects of the film, especially the type of time travel used and the aliens. I will not be sharing any spoilers from the movie as far as I know, since I have not seen it, nor would I want to ruin the experience for you, and everything that I have gathered has been from reputable sources online. If this is your first time here, my name is Eric, and on this channel I explain and explore sci-fi movies and series that I enjoy. I actually have two channels, this one named What Did I Miss, or WDIM for short, as well as the channel WDIM Plus, where I talk about other movies and series I enjoy that are not science fiction, so be sure to check that one out too, and subscribe to both channels to get all my weekly videos. I currently have giveaways going on both channels, and on this one for subscribers, I will be giving away a copy of the first season of Star Trek Lower Decks on Blu-ray in a contest running for the month of June 2021. I always have contests going, so if you are a subscriber and have a habit of liking and commenting on my videos, there's a good chance you will win something. The Tomorrow War is a movie with a very unique concept that involves time travel and aliens. The official plot synopsis released by the filmmakers reads as follows. Time travelers arrive from 2051 to deliver an urgent message. 30 years in the future, mankind is losing a war against an alien species. The only hope for survival is for soldiers and civilians to be transported to the future to join the fight. Determined to save the world for his daughter, Dan Forrester teams up with a scientist and with his estranged father. The time travel paradox has been attached to action films many times, with the Terminator series probably being the most popular. But this one seems to be a bit different from the rest, as in most cases when time travel is involved, the characters stay in the past to affect the present or their present future. But in this film, it seems that the characters will actually travel from the past into the future to affect the future of the people left behind. Chris Pratt's character, Dan Forrester, is shown in the trailer to have a wife and daughter, and in one trailer states that if he refuses to be drafted into this war, then his wife will have to go instead. This movie had the working title of Ghost Draft for a good portion of the production, which I believe alludes to the fact that everyone that is being taken to the future has already been killed in said future. It would be very intriguing to see how the characters react to finding out how they died, as I'm sure that being drafted into this war gives them a chance to return to their present time unharmed. It is possible that Pratt's character, along with the others, were drafted back into this war from the past because of their actions or their bravery displayed in the war. But since the movie is set in 2051 as well as 2021, Pratt's character would have been much older in the original timeline when the war with the aliens started, as would anyone else sent from 2021. There's also a line in one of the trailers that states that what these people do in the future will prevent this war from ever occurring. This sounds very confusing, but I think I understand this form of time travel, and for the purpose of making it easier for me to share my thoughts, I'm going to explain this as the X-Men style of time travel, specifically the movie and storyline Days of Future Past, which would have been a good name for this movie as well. In the story, a character is able to travel back in time, and this character's actions affect the current time as they do them. In the movie, Wolverine is set back in time and is able to change an event in the past that led to a dystopic future, and when this occurs, that future is erased from ever existing. This is different from movies like Avengers Endgame, in which the characters travel back in time to create an entirely new future that did not erase the old one, and in fact the characters had to return items back into the past in order to secure this new future. In the Tomorrow War, the main characters have the opportunity to stop this future war with the aliens from occurring somehow by doing something in the future. Once they accomplish this, the world around them will cease to exist as in Days of Future Past, and the characters would not know what has occurred. This type of time travel was also used in the movie Edge of Tomorrow, and some people believe that the Tomorrow War is a sequel to that movie, but that is in fact not the case. If you did not see that movie, what I'm about to say is a spoiler, but honestly this movie has been out for years and you've had plenty of time to see it. But anyway, in the end, if you recall, the war with the aliens is stopped after Tom Cruise's character wakes up for the last time because of his actions in the future, which is what I believe will happen in this movie as well. Time travel can always be very confusing, so if you have any questions or just want to yell at me for ruining a 7-year-old movie for you, let me know in the comments. Now on to the cast and characters, and as I said, the lead of the movie is Chris Pratt, who has become a big box office star since his days in Pawnee, Indiana on Parks and Rec. After critically acclaimed performances in the movies Zero Dark 30 and Moneyball, Pratt became a popular leading man after his work in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies and Jurassic World, as well as the Lego Movie, which the director of The Tomorrow War, Chris McKay, also worked on. Pratt is set to reprise his roles as Star-Lord and Owen Grady in 2022 as well in Thor: Love and Thunder and Jurassic World Dominion. Yvonne Strahovski will be playing an adult version of Pratt's character's daughter, Marie Forrester, and she will be joined by J.K. Simmons, who will be playing Pratt's estranged father. It would seem that this is a military family, and both Strahovski and Simmons have posted on social media them training for their roles on the film. It looks like family will be a big part of this film, and the dynamic reminds me of the movie Interstellar, in which Matthew McConaughey's character meets his daughter as a young woman after last seeing her as a child. This is also reported to be a movie that has some fun, lighter parts, and besides the main characters, actor-comedians Sam Richardson and Mary Lynn Roscoe are sure to provide plenty of that. But besides the actors and the theories of time travel, the aliens in the film are also what people are wondering most about. The initial trailers only gave us quick glimpses of the creatures, but from the final trailer, we get our first good look at these aliens. They pretty much look like something out of a nightmare, with pale skin and short arms that seem to allow them to run fast and glide. They are also very strong too, as we see them charge at moving vehicles in the trailers and knock them over, but are no doubt much stronger in large packs, which we see them running in. This would possibly indicate a hive mind, which would again be similar to the aliens used in the movie Edge of Tomorrow, and this would also suggest that there is a queen or leader that controls them all. In the trailer, we see Pratt watch the aliens from a helicopter as they chase them, and from all the scenes, they look like a cross between a lion and a bat. My only gripe with the Edge of Tomorrow was that it was hard to get a good look at the different types of aliens, and it appears that the Tomorrow War will not make the same mistake, and we will get some good shots of these aliens. From another shot in the trailer, we see spikes in the walls, which leads me to believe that they are also able to throw these at people, or maybe they are barbs attached to a tail. The aliens also appear to have 2 tentacles on their backs, and they can survive in water, as we see in one part of a trailer a large group climbing onto what looks like an oil rig in the ocean. I'm very excited to learn more about these aliens, and they really do look like something I've not seen before. Well, that is all I have about the Tomorrow War, but let me know in the comments what you think, or if you still have any questions. I'm really looking forward to this film, and we'll be doing a breakdown of the movie upon its release, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so that you do not miss out on any of my videos. Thank you for clicking on this video. Please hit that like button if you have enjoyed it, and I will see you next time on What Did I Miss?